We're back with the final fourth-round matchup in Jakarta's BritAma Arena, where Satria Muda BritAma face off against the Brunei Barracudas. Bong Ramos has been brought back in as head coach for the Barracudas, while Ozell Wells gets demoted to assistant coach. Let's see what Brunei owner Nazati has to say about the changes.
Brunei Barracudas have been having a little rough season so far. What do you think about that?
We brought back our head coach, who is responsible for bringing us just one spot off from the playoffs last year. So I'm confident that we do stand a chance. It's 0-3. Hopefully today it's 1-3.
Brunei looking to shake things up in order to get their first win of the season. Antoine Broxy comes in to replace import Jamal Holden and immediately makes his presence felt, going up strong for the and one. Then back the other way, Chris Commons drains the three. Morrison followed suit for Satria Muda with a three of his own, giving the home team an early lead.
Marcus Morrison, that was his first 3 points.
But Brunei's big men went hard as Garnett scored, and Commons hit off the glass with the turnaround to tie things up halfway through the first quarter. Garnett, who had a double-double, strikes from down low, and then Faundo grabs his own rebound and sinks 2 of his own. The Satria Muda defense had no answer for Commons as he hit inside for 2 of his game-high 38 points. Garnett then got hacked by 2 Satria Muda players, taking exception to their defensive efforts with some words of his own.
Taking exception to the defense.
As the first quarter came to an end, Mario Wusang struck for 3, closing the first with the visitors up by 1. Things were going well for Coach Bong as the Barracudas' Faundo hit a baseline jumper. But Wusang penetrated, hitting a floater off the glass, and the home team took the lead. Broxy grabbed a timely rebound off a Camasso miss for the putback, and less than a minute later, Marcus Morrison drained a 3 from way beyond the arc. It was more back and forth action as Commons hit for 2. Then Adriano for Satria Muda stroked a 3. Garnett's mid-range jumper was good, but right back came Arifin with a big 3 on the money. Faundo then dropped a pair of his 16 on the game before Morrison hit from the top of the key before halftime.
It looks like your players are playing it safe. What's wrong?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, but the thing is, the important thing is they will come out aggressively in the second half.
Satria Muda couldn't stop Commons as he bagged another pair to start the third. Then Faundo put the visitors up by 5 to spark a 14-0 run. Commons, who was on fire, nailed the 3. Adriano finally snapped the run with a driving layup, and Morrison was fouled as he tried to penetrate, hoping to cut the Barracudas' lead. But Faundo and the Barracudas' power were no match, closing the third up 59-50. Down by 11, Broxy hit for a pair, but back the other way, it was Tolomia knocking down the jumper. Broxy hit for 2 more before Tolomia nailed a 3, followed up by yet another 3 as the Barracudas were on fire. Brunei was 42% shooting on the game.
One more time in the corner. nothing but net.
Satria Muda's Broxy fought back for 2, and a wide-open Wisong hit another 3 to close the gap to 10. Williams-Ramses dropped a reverse finger roll for 2, but then Marcus Morrison's athletic move to the basket helped get the home crowd back into the game.
Morrison flying down the floor.
In the end, Chris Commons carried his Barracudas to their first win of the season, 87-70 over Satria Muda BritAma.
You scored 36 points in this game. What motivates you to win this game?
Like I said, I'm just sick of losing. I mean, we started the season 0-3. You know, I didn't feel like I was pushing myself as hard as I could, so I've been working on, real hard all week in practice with the team, and I just wanted to come out and help us win. That's all.
Coach, after 3 games, you came and took over, and they won the first game for the season. How do you feel about that?
Well, of course, I'm happy. Yeah, but I know this did not happen. It's not an accident. There's a purpose why it happened. Coach Wells is a good. He knows his basketball. That's why when we talk, we enjoyed it, and we help one another.
What do you think about the game?
Let's make it shortened. We missed a lot of potential shots. That's it. That's the point. I hope in the next game we'll be better. That's it.
So after round 4 of the AirAsia ABL, the standings see the Patriots undefeated in first, the Slammers second at 3-1, followed by the Singapore Slingers at 2-2. The Barracudas, Dragons, and Satria Muda BritAma, each 1-3, make up the bottom of the standings. Coming up next in the AirAsia ABL, we have the Westport's KL Dragons facing the Brunei Barracudas, the Satria Muda BritAma versus Philippine Patriots, and the Singapore Slingers taking on the Chang Thailand Slammers. Thanks a lot for tuning in. This is JV signing off on another edition of AirAsia ABL Game to Game.